Hey guys, it's Jacqueline with Stage Right Secrets, and I'm here with MacKenzie today. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Great. Okay, Halloween. What did you dress up as?
I had two costumes actually. Saturday, because we went out, I was a unicorn. I borrowed a costume from one of my friends. And then last night, I was like this mix of kind of a mouse, kind of a cat. I'm not really sure. It was a very homemade costume, that's for sure. Last
Very
night.
cool.
So.
Awesome. Okay, so how did you get signed with Big Loud? Let's talk about that first. We have so much to talk about.
I guess I had a friend, Dallas Smith is another artist signed there, and I had just heard about them through him, and I was making a lot of changes in my like team and stuff like that. So after that happened, I was looking for a new team, and I kind of reached out to them. And Joey Moe, who's my producer now, he was the first person I talked to, and I don't know, I just kind of pretty much just said like, hey, I want to work with you, and he's like, okay, well, like, come swing by and see. And so long story short, it just worked out really well, and they ended up seeing me play a few times in town here and kind of signed that way.
Do you have a favorite venue to play here in Nashville? Because you live here now, right?
I do live here. Yeah, honestly, I haven't played like that many places. I ended up just like playing for them. But I guess maybe the Bluebird. I love playing there just because obviously it's like so iconic. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
And since you do live in Nashville now, are there any hidden gems that you love, food or shopping wise?
Probably mostly food. I mean, I love eating. So actually, a bar that I went to the other night that was really cool is called Bar Sovereign, which is kind of new. There's another one called Old Glory, which I really like. But my like favorite hole in the wall place is around here. It's called Moss Tacos.
Yes.
It's really like dingy, but it's so yummy.
So good. Okay, and you were just on the road with Florida Georgia Line, right?
How
was that?
It was so fun. So pretty much because my managers manage them, they were like, you should come out and write. They have a writing bus that goes out on tour with them because they're so busy they can't like write in Nashville all the time. So it was cool. I mean, like every day before their show, they would like, if they were not writing with me, they would like come on the bus and hear what we were working on, and just super encouraging, and it was just a good vibe. And then we'd go to the show at night and have a couple drinks and like party. It was really fun.
Very cool. Okay, and also, do you prefer co-writing or solo?
I prefer co-writing because I just feel like, I don't know, it's just like another head or a couple heads in the room that's like thinking around ideas, and sometimes they're thinking in a different way than you would think on a concept, and it just, I find for me that like creates the best song.
And how do you pick your collaborators and co-writers?
So my publisher sets up everything for me. So they kind of poke me up with people they think might work, and then I'll let them know like for the next time if I want to get back with them, or if it didn't work out. Sometimes it does. Like sometimes you get in there and it just doesn't click, and then the next time you get in, and then like an hour later you have a bomb song because it just like clicks really well. So you need to have the same energy and vibe as that person, I think.
Okay. And what are some essentials you need for a writing session or recording session?
I always have like coffee, my laptop. I write on my laptop all the time, and like food, because I'm just like need to be like energized all the time in a write. Because sometimes they're short, and then sometimes like the other night I wrote till 11 p.m. So it was like super long night. They're my favorite people to write with, so it was good. But just like snacks.
Good to know. And is there any place you like writing? Like, is there a specific studio or?
Yeah, actually, well, I feel like, let me see here. Well, I love writing in my own place because I have a studio in my place. But also, I just wrote with my friend Jordan Schmidt and Devin Dawson. Jordan has his own studio, so we work there really well, and it's just like good vibe. I write at Big Loud, my record label, like all the time. I'm actually going there this afternoon to write. So I don't know, anywhere with like candles and like just that has like energy and vibe, mood. Yeah.
Very nice. And okay, so you act and do music.
Yes.
Which came first?
Music definitely came first. So I started like playing violin and singing when I was 4.
Wow.
So it's been a long time. But professionally, where I was like getting paid to do it, was acting. So I started acting, when I was 16 years old, and booked my first TV series. So I don't know. I kind of feel like I've been doing them both forever. But I guess like professionally maybe acting, but in my heart music.
I would love to see you do a TV show where you sing. That'd be pretty cool.
I did one movie, I think, where I sang like this tiny little lullaby in Hell on Wheels, so Every time I do a project, like even on my new show, Travelers, they're like, "How can we get Marcy, my character, to sing?" I'm like, "I don't think she would," but it's nice to like have them like thinking of both.
Yeah.
You know, both of my things that I do to like try to incorporate both.
Okay, and for people who don't know about Travelers, can you give us a little rundown?
Yeah, so Travelers is it's a new Netflix original that's coming out. It's like a sci-fi drama. It's kind of based on hundreds and hundreds of years from now. People are living in just the most dire situation, and they've figured out a way to transport consciousness back in time to present day, so 2016. And pretty much they're coming back in time to try to correct what we've damaged as society and how we've like ruined the future. So my character is in the future, she's a medic, she's a martial artist, but she travels back into the body of somebody with a very severe learning disability. So I get to kind of play two different characters, but it's coming out December 23rd on Netflix.
And you filmed in Canada, right?
We filmed it in Vancouver, yeah, which was like super fun because I have a bunch of friends there and I used to live there. So it was just like, you know, obviously I was working like crazy, but on the weekends I got to see all my old friends. So.
Okay, and since you are from Canada, do you like ketchup chips or poutine more?
Ooh, poutine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me really sad because I love ketchup chips. I have to get them imported, actually.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's really
next time
sad.
I'll bring you some.
Okay,
yeah. But have you had like good poutine?
Maybe not.
With lobster and like truffle and like it, you know, the really nice kind. It's so good. It's just like the worst thing in the world, but it's so good.
I feel like we just need to do a segment with you about like food and just like go to different. Yeah.
Eating like other than music and acting, eating is like my next passion. It really is.
It's so good. Do you have like a favorite? Well, obviously your favorite restaurants and stuff. Do you like Mexican more? Or what kind
If I like had to choose one, it would maybe be like Asian food, you know, sushi or Thai or like something. But I don't know. I love Mexican. I love Indian food. I love everything. Yeah.
And getting back to Netflix, do you have any shows that you're obsessing over and streaming all the time?
Yes. Well, actually, on Netflix or.
Well, anywhere.
Well, okay. Well, I've like binged Netflix for years and years, but I just got HBO now, and I haven't had that. So we just watched Jinx, like the what's his name, Bob Durst, like documentary. It was so good. So I'm like very behind the times in HBO now, but and we started Divorce, which was really good. I don't know. I watched like a lot of TV. So
Same here. I just binge on Netflix. I'm like, okay, got this. Okay, and also music-wise, I forgot to mention, you have a duet with Chris Lane. Yeah. And did that come about because of the label?
Yeah. Yes. I think. Well, that was actually before I signed, like officially. So I think we were just kind of like talking, and it was cool because I was on set of Travelers, and Joey was like, "Hey, could you like put your voice on just like a recording on your phone, like a voice memo of you singing the harmonies and the background parts?" And I was like, "Yes, of course." So it was 2 a.m. when I did it because we were filming through the night. And they actually there's one part in the song that is kind of like a high vocal section, and they used my actual like voice memo.
Oh my
goodness.
Yeah,
so I was like, it was weird, but Joey's like, I like how it was like a little distorted and it sounded sick in the track, so we're just gonna keep it. And then obviously Joey flew out to Canada to help me like cut the actual vocal, so.
That's amazing. I need to go listen to that again and find that part. Wow.
Ooh, that part. Yeah. So that was recorded on my iPhone. He says that happens a lot. Like when FGL's on the road, they'll like stick something, just like a regular, like iPhones are so good now that they can record. Yeah.
Okay, so can we expect new music? Album, hopefully?
Yes, this is like something I've been waiting to talk about. So I'm actually getting to the studio in November. We'll be cutting, and I have like an EP, maybe a full length. I'm not exactly sure yet, like depending on how the songs turn out. In the new year, like hopefully right away before, fingers crossed, we go back to season 2 of Travelers.
I think season 2.
Yeah.
Let's root for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so new album. Do you have any songs picked out or written?
Oh yeah, we have. We have probably right now 7 or 8, and I'm writing, until we get into the studio. And even when I'm in the studio, I'll be writing like on days that Joey's maybe doing something different without me. And
so busy.
Yeah.
How do you pick like which ones make the cut or not?
Well, I have a team that helps me do that, and obviously, I feel like every time I'm writing with somebody, I kind of know,
You have a gut feeling.
In the middle of the write or after the write, when I hear it fully done, I'm like, this is in the top 10 kind of thing. So I just keep replacing songs when new better ones come in. We're just trying to get the best songs possible.
Yeah. And do you think you found a single yet?
I think so. We haven't like fully talked about that. We've been more just talking about, what's going to go on the record. But in my mind and in my heart, I have like one that I really want to come out.
What's it called?
I can't tell you yet.
Oh, we're saying
It's
trade
secret.
secrets. Come on.
Okay, well, the one that I would love is called Cry Baby.
Ooh.
Yeah, so.
Very cool. Very cool. We got to look out for that.
Yeah.
So, new music in the new year. Hopefully, season 2 of Travelers.
Duet on there. I can't tell you about that either.
Oh. Duets. What would be like your dream tour lineup or duet partners?
Gosh, let me think.
Like you could have Keith Urban in the back of your band, and then you could have like Nick Jonas playing drums and like.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I would probably want it to be like all females because I'm like so inspired by females.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be like Stevie Nicks would be in there somehow. Miranda would be in there. Beyonce. Like this is my dream lineup.
Oh my gosh.
Who else? I don't know. Like maybe like Gwen Stefani. I love her. I don't know. I love everybody.
And you like different genres. What made you choose country?
I grew up on a ranch, so I was like, that's what I was raised on. My parents are like super country, so I guess just because that's the music that I've grown up with, and that's the music that I love, and I listen to everything, but I do listen to country mostly.
So what are you listening to right now, plays-wise?
Well, actually, right now, let me see, the last album I bought. Oh, it was the new like Tuvla album.
Oh,
so good, so good. So that's not country, but it just came out.
Still so.
Yeah, get the new Kings of
Ladywood.
Leon record.
Oh.
I mean, there's so much. I feel like as like a songwriter, you have to listen to everything to get inspired because all genres kind of cross over a little bit now.
A little bit, yeah.
So
Country still has those songwriting roots and.
country is all.